Hi everyone, I'm back again. I've been gone for quite a long time because I have been preparing for another course that I'm doing on painting landscapes in watercolor. I'll probably be completing it within about a month and putting it up on my Teachable sites. That's where I've been. We're having some very cold weather right now, and I live in California, and I've been here 18 years and this is the coldest I've ever been. And I thought maybe what I should do, something I haven't done, is show you how to paint a snow scene. So we're just going to do a very small snow scene, and for the mountain, we're going to put a mountain in here, and for the mountain I'm going to base it on the local Mount Tamalpais, which is here in Marin. And I'm going to start off, I'm doing negative painting first of all. I'm going to do the sky, and I'm going to paint around the edge of the mountain, and this sort of, I'm just doing a general shape of the mountaintop. If you're not in an area where you experience snow, Google snow and look at some photos of it, and you'll see that the white reflects the sky, it reflects lots of things, and so it's never pure white. So what I'm going to do is take some French ultramarine, dull it down with a little bit of Payne's grey. That may be too dark actually, so lighten it a little bit with some water. Wipe the excess off on my brush, and let's see if we can introduce some. Oh, see, I wiped it too much. Maybe outline this a bit more. And because we don't want to make it boring and have it all snow, I'm going to add in some, I put a little bit too much there, burnt umber with the French ultramarine, and put in some big rocks going up this mountain or coming down. And let's do it, even add it into the blue a little bit near the top of the mountain to give it more shape. And I don't like the blue too much because it's fighting with the sky, so maybe I'll make the blue a little darker. Yeah, that's better. And so again, not to make this a terribly boring painting, we want to add a little bit of color, but just let me finish this first. Taking a larger brush now, and I really want to add some color into this. So I'm going to add a little bit of raw sienna to my foreground and just make the painting a little bit more interesting. And I don't want to cover the whole area, and put a little bit of burnt sienna in there, and I'm going to add a little bit of Payne's grey just to do. There we are. Now maybe we need a few trees. Actually, I'm going to take my angled brush and put a little bit of undersea green, add a little bit of Payne's grey to that to keep the harmony in the painting, because that's the color we've used before, and let's just do some pine trees to give it even a little bit more interest. And there we are. Just a very quick snow scene, and when it's dry I'll probably touch it up a little bit. So when it was dry I added a little bit of a darker Payne's grey mixed with burnt umber into this, and I darkened the sky a little more to give the mountain a little more outline, because as you know, watercolors dry much lighter, and it was a little pale. I'll just show you a few more paintings that I've done in the past. Long ago I did this painting where I used warmer colors but left the white to show the snow, and used a lot of salt to make it look like falling snow. And this painting is one I really like, and I did a dramatic sky, which is one of my favorite things to do, and then I just did a very simple foreground with a little shed and some old picket fences, and I think I only used 2 colors in this, but I thought it gave quite a nice effect for snow. Another painting that I did, I like the colors in the sky, and I think I used ultramarine blue and light red. I think this was done a long time ago. As I said, I don't really paint like this anymore. I much prefer to do more semi-abstract paintings. So the important thing to remember, I had the warmer colors in the foreground, which brings the foreground forward, and cooler colors in the background, which makes the mountain recede. And that's something that's important to remember. I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.